Hi guys, these are basic tailoring tools for beginners or professionals. These are basically what I use in my store. Here I have a tape rule. It's used for body measurements. It's very handy and sold for like 50 naira. I have different colors almost in all my handbags. You know, tailor's signature, always come prepared. Here is tailor's chalk, used for making temporary markings on fabrics. You know, it comes in different colors. I have about 10 different colors in the pack. So depending on the fabric you're sewing on, you're trying to cut, you switch the colors like that. I'm not sure how much it's sold, and but I'm sure you can find it in any tailoring store. And here I have a sewing needle. This is for industrial meshing. So what I do is I practically use one of this, and this one right here is DB16. So you find other types 16, 14, 18 in the market like that, but this is what I use, DB16. Yeah. And here I have scissors. It's used for cutting. You know, you find different sizes in the market, but I use this one because I'm comfortable with this one. The big ones are for people who do bulky works, you know, for cutting heavy kind of fabrics, you know, the bulky fabrics. That's what the big ones are. But this is the one I use in my store. The next one here is tracing wheel. It's used for transferring markings from patterns to a fabric. That's the use of this one. And here I have a seam ripper, and this one right here is used for ripping stitches. Please, instead of using a blade on your fabric, I advise you use this. They are very affordable. It's sold for 200 naira. So, and this one right here, the three of them, they basically do the same thing. This is a thumb tack, and this one right here is an office pin. This is very familiar, I guess, but I prefer to use this one because they are very flexible. I can sew on this, but whichever one you can lay your hands on, that's fine. They both do the same work, but I prefer to use this one. And this one right here is a thumb tack. You know, it's used for pinning down fabrics while cutting. I basically use this to avoid the shaky effect. And this one right here are threads, and of course everyone knows this. You can find it anywhere in your house too. And here we have the French curve, and this one right here is for smooth curve. I use it to create a smooth curve in areas like the neck, the armhole too. And this one right here is called the hip curve. It's used anywhere where you can get a slight curve, like the hip areas, the hemline, and the lapel. As time goes on, I'm going to show you how you can make use of this ruler. And this one right here is called the grid ruler. It's very flexible, and this one right here, every tailor needs to own this, trust me. It's very flexible, and it can be used to create vertical or horizontal grids. It can easily be seen, like when you're making your traces, you can be able to see the lines. This one right here is a straight ruler, of course. This one is for straight lines, yeah. And these three here, I put them together because most times I use the three of these together. So this one right here is called tailor's ham. It's actually a stuffed pillow. I created this by myself by stuffing different kind of fabric in this, and then I used this one to wrap it up. It looks funny, but it's very useful. I practically cannot do without this as a tailor. And you can find the original one maybe in a tailoring store, but this one I constructed by myself, and it's useful for me. And it's used for ironing curved areas like the dart, instead of making them flat. So you place it on this, and you just iron on it. Very simple. So it's used for the dart area, the bust areas, the hip area as well. And this one right here is the hemming tape. This is another useful, like I cannot do without this one. This one is for hemming areas like the trouser area. So you just put this on this, you iron on them, and trust me, you don't even need to sew. Lifesaver, that is it right here. And this one is the tailor's presser or clapper. So how you use this one also helps you to get amazing flat pressed seams. You know, you just to use this one, you just have to press your seam with a hot iron. Then immediately after lifting the iron, you place the clapper over the seam. So for me, I hold it down until the fabric cools. So there you go, you get a very flat seam, like very smooth. So I got this from a carpenter, so you can get yours too. This is ironing for iron. This is iron for ironing, sorry. And you have manual machine or in the industrial machine, whichever one you can afford. They are all okay. And thank you for watching this video. Please, I hope it's very useful. Do not forget to subscribe and like. Thank you.